Dr. Ruth Anderson and Teri Angel here for a meditation a day. Today we are doing what we call meditation excavation, and that's where we're just going to meditate together, see where spirit takes us, and we invite you to meditate right along with us. And we'll just share with you whatever spirit is showing to us. So we're glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Teri Angel, I'm glad you're here.
Thank you, Ruth. It's so good to be here with you.
Okay, sweet thing. Why don't we get started? Would you mind starting us off?
Sure. Let's just take a breath into our lungs, centering and balancing, and exhale that. And then with our next breath, we're going to feel our energy traveling down, down, down into the earth plane, connecting in with the very core of our planet, receiving that healing, balancing, and centering energy, and bringing that back up to our hearts. When we anchor it into our heart, we're more open, more guided, and we can feel these angels that are going to come in to be with us. First, I call in Archangel Raphael, angel of healing, and then Archangel Michael, to keep this a safe space for us to do our work. Archangel Gabriel, help give us clarity on what we need to explore today. And Archangel Uriel, thank you for our connection to Earth, for our beautiful balance that we receive when we connect to you. Thank you for surrounding us and blessing us during this time together. And now breathe in again. And let's let that energy travel to a higher dimension, a higher frequency. As we call in the divine, we ask that Divine Mother surround us all with love and beautiful, sacred energy hugs. We call in Jesus. We ask that our Creator, which I call God, to be very present with us as we lift our energy heavenward and ask for blessings on this meditation, that whoever needs to hear the words will hear them. Any ascended masters, other archangels and angels, loved ones in spirit, we welcome you to come into our hearts right now. So breathe that energy back into your heart, anchor it there with that earth energy, and we're going to just see where spirit leads us today, what we're going to look at and what they're going to show us to be the best experience for our best and highest good. And thank you all for joining in with connection.
Thank you, Teri. I can tell our first stop is going to be a short one. Excuse me. We're at the crackling fire where we were a week or so ago, where we were dumping off any limitations that were going to keep us from moving forward into 2025 limitlessly. We're back at that fire, and I can tell we're not here for long, but just drop off any limitations into this beautiful fire, Saint Germain's violet flame. Just anything that's going to keep you from being your very best today. Any limitations you're holding for yourself, drop them off. Okay, so Teri, now I see that they are taking us somewhere. They're flying us somewhere.
Okay.
Teri, we're going to the pyramid.
Of course we are. They love bringing us there.
So walking into this pyramid, which we have been to many times. It's fun that they keep bringing us back here. There's things all over the walls. There's lots of little kiosks. There's so many different places that we could go into. Free will to go where we want. One of the rooms, Terry, this is interesting off the back. If you walk in, it's the Last Supper. Wasn't expecting that today.
No, me either.
I'm just gonna sit here and watch here for just a minute. What I'm picking up here is the depth of love that there was for the people in the room. And when you love someone and you know you're going to be losing them, just that intensity of love. And I just heard love is what makes us human.
Such an interesting thought. We had to love ourselves enough to choose to be in a human body, knowing that there would be trials and tribulations and challenges all along the way. And as we go down the roads of life, we find our way back to pure love. Hmm. Complete circle.
Well, I'm reminded that we are love, that all there is love, but yet we get distracted with things throughout the day. And then when we get into that place of feeling that intense love, we go, oh, yeah, I remember. That's what this love feels like.
Mm-hmm.
It's never gone. We just get distracted. I don't get that there's anything else in that room for me at this point, so I'm gonna move on. Where did you decide to go?
Well, it's interesting because I was kind of like just standing in the doorway observing and seeing that scene being played out and feeling love, but also feeling that it's almost like a melancholy feeling, like at that Last Supper, knowing what Jesus knew
Yeah.
and that his time there with all of these beloved disciples was going to be short. And sometimes we're like that. We like look at the people in our lives that we hold so dear, and it's like, you know, we're all going to leave this planet, but we just have to take the moments, enjoy the moments. And that's what I was feeling into, was like the just trying to stay present with the moment. Yeah. So then I just was walking away as you were ending up that thought with them. And I went into this beautiful blue room. It's the only way I can describe it. Everything has a blue hue to it, and some are deeper blues, some are like a sky blue energy. And I just see all kinds of scenes on each part of the room. There's ocean scenes, there's sky, there's even like a twilight. And I think we're just supposed to, at any given moment, figure out what we are responding to, how we're reacting when we come across things in our path. And sometimes we're fresh and everything's sparkly and wonderful and new. And sometimes we're just tired, but we keep going, we keep persevering and learn what the lesson is in that tiredness, even. So it's just different aspects of our life that nothing's ever going to be the same. Energy is in constant motion. So that means that we're shifting and changing with each moment. This looks like a real teaching room that we can learn about ourselves. Just almost like a kaleidoscope here as we look around the room and the different shades of blue. And I love the sky no matter what's going on with it. If it's a beautiful blue sky, if it's got clouds in it, if it's the night sky with the twinkling stars. So I think they're showing me the sky right now, and to keep looking up. Always be the observer of what's going on around you. And today, I think, is kind of a cloudy day. It's not a totally clear sky here.
But keep in mind, if you were on a plane flying over where you are right now, it would be sunny.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That sun is always there. Even when it's obscured, we know that it's there.
I went into a room that had lots of blue also, but it was a different room, and there was a belly dancer, like a ethereal belly dancer. She's wearing like tealish blue. I've seen her before.
Mm-hmm.
It's about joy and joy in dance and just letting go and being able to just experience joy.
Mm-hmm. Well, the angels have said this is the year of joy.
Mhm.
And I did a teaching about an angel named Haniel, and her name means the angel of joy. So she's guiding us right now, this whole month, into more joyful experiences and finding that inside of ourselves, because that's where it's at. All of our happiness, our peace, our joy, it's all is inside, and nothing on the outside can make that happen for us. It can add to the joy, but we have to find it ourselves.
I think I'm getting here, excuse me, Terry, that this pyramid represents us. And
Mm-hmm.
you can be feeling love, deep, intense love, and melancholy. And you can be experiencing changing of emotions and the constancy of the sky and, knowing who you are and joy. You can be doing all of that stuff at the same time because it's all part of you.
Mm-hmm. So I wandered into a different, almost like a portal in this pyramid, and it's just green grass, which not seeing a whole lot of that right now with it being winter time and a lot of places are covered in white snow, but it's just so beautiful and lush and a deep green. So I'm not sure why they took me into this room. And green is healing. Green is the energy of the heart chakra. So I think they're just really wanting us to feel joy and love today, feeling the calmness and the serenity as we look on beautiful sceneries. That's where they keep taking me to very scenic places inside the pyramid.
Friends, as you are walking through your own pyramid, just take note of what it is that you're observing and what that means for you. Teri, I am seeing us being called into this larger room in the center of the pyramid. And we're dressed in the white that we're so often dressed in. Actually, I've never seen us dressed in anything else other than this white when we're in the ethereal realm. And they're posing a question to us. And we know the answer for you because you've been living it. But the question, I'm taking it more for me, is will you step into your ministry for 2025? And I know that, because I've been gone, I haven't been doing the work. And I know that there are things that they're wanting me to do this year. But the answer is yes. And we've been watching you living your ministry, so we know that that's in play.
Yes, it feels really good when you see the path and you say your yes. It's a sacred yes that you say, a commitment you're making to yourself that, yeah, I'm going to step up. I'm going to do what I know I'm called here to do. And Ruth, you're such a stronghold for all of us with Enlightened World Network. And even when you take a personal break and do the things that come to you in life, we still feel your energy and feel your presence and know how huge this is to go out to people every day online through meditation and through the programs that you bring. So, yes, you are doing your ministry and you are stepping up in the world. It's so appreciated.
Thank you, Teri. They're giving me a necklace with orange, almost rocks, but they're gems of some kind because I can see the energy in them. And I believe it's representing some part of the ministry I'm not even aware of yet. It's new to me, new energy coming in. In orange, I always think of Gabriel. And Gabriel to me is a messenger. So I don't know if there's a verbal something new that's coming up or some new way of sharing the experiences that I've had walking with spirit. I'm not sure. But I can definitely see that orange necklace.
Hmm. I love when they give us gifts. And sometimes it's so unexpected. Just enjoy when you receive something from spirit. It might be a word, it might be someone that they sent into your life to bless you. Just always show that gratitude for the gifts that we receive because they are constant. And if we're open and we're looking, we do see them when they show up instead of being closed down and worried about the things that are taking place in the world.
Teri, I'm looking at the necklace that they gave you, and I was seeing a beautiful blue. And then as I'm looking at it, I'm also seeing brown in it. So I know what I would think that means, but what does that mean to you?
I was just talking about this. I love the synchronicities. So I see that. I see the blue. It's more like a turquoise. And the brown stripes that are going through it are where it's been, I've heard the word forged. So, like, there are certain rocks that are struck by lightning, and it creates the brown streak through that rock. And it feels like that with this necklace they're giving me. Like it went through something very traumatic for it to have the look that it has. And it's just a representation of me and all of us that when we go through an event, a challenge, a storm, we're going to be left with something changed in us, just like a rock is changed when lightning hits it or when heat hits a stone and it changes the color in that place. So it's just another way of seeing ourselves that we are changed by our experiences. We're always having something in life that's going to challenge us or help us to get stronger. And we do, we can get stronger through each challenge. So mine is representing the challenges that I've been through and how it changed the look of the stone. And sometimes our challenges change the way we look physically. So it's an awareness of what's going on deep inside of each of us. It's in a unique shape, Ruth, when I look at mine. It's not, oh, it's almost like a triangle, which makes sense because we're in the pyramid.
Got metal on it as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see silver.
Mhm.
Now I want that necklace.
You have that necklace.
I do. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That's how we manifest. We don't wish for something, we claim it. So I'm claiming that necklace. Mm.
Hearing for me that this is the perfect time for me to work with Archangel Gabriel. I work so often with Archangel Michael, and for a while then they switched me to Raphael, and then they switched me back to Michael. And I'm hearing that now is a great time to work with Gabriel.
Mm.
Friends, if you're not familiar with any of the archangels, ask for them. Ask for them to teach you. Ask for them to make themselves present for you. Each of them has a very different energy, very different personality, different things that they teach you. Same with Divine Mother. If you've never experienced Divine Mother, just ask. Ask for her to make herself known to you. Again, the pyramid representing us, all that is us, and that the archangels are part of us. Teri, I'm not seeing that there's more for us to share here today, other than us just each going further into what we want to explore. Are you seeing that there's more for us to share today?
No, I saw Divine Mother just lead us to the door, and I love that. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we are complete with that.
Mhm. Friends, the importance of going into your spiritual practice every day of this year, and just seeing what kind of personal growth is there for you. So thank you for spending time with us today. Thank you for spending time on your own spiritual journey. Teri Angel, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Ruth.
All right, friends from Enlightened World Network, take good care. God bless. We'll see you all soon.